Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get to this game going. And the Gators will kick this deep to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. Gets across the 25-yard line. He'll spot it at the 27. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
The completion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Escapes the pocket. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. We're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Quick throw to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's complete downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fuller. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Oh, that one's picked off. Touchdown, Gators. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags a quick throw. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
He'll ride the back again here. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass this time. And here comes a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the out route.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Bringing it out, it's Fuller. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Auburn offense will take over first and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep shot caught down to the 20. Touchdown, Auburn. No chance to catch him.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back. The offense will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The short completion of the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
A nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's a quick grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The ball is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Gators pick up enough for a first down. They'll hand it off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays in 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Back in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. If that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fuller. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the 2nd down play. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Hits the running back in the flat. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab, and it works. The 1st down to the 35. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
By the back. Tackle is made at the 46-yard line.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Seventh play of the drive coming up. The shotgun handoff here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And now to try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
21.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And looking for a big play here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's got some space. Plainly able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Caught quickly. Gets into space at the 50. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. No huddle here for the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. He pulls it in for a big gain. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Timeout, Auburn.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense cannot be stopped.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good.
Kick is good.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And this time, a completion. Tackled at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs. The offense will take their first time out of the half and talk strategy here.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit knocked that ball loose.
To the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quick throw, testing the middle. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense retakes the field. 29-Philly. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down cycle.
Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gators offense is on the move now. First down, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. And they pick up the first on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on 3rd down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. We go with a direct snap. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up the first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Touchdown, Florida. Gets them all the way back to claim the lead. But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out. It's Fuller. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle, but first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Tackle is made at the 37. And that's good enough for a first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught on the outside. It's Carr. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. Got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. QB to the tight end for a completion and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
In the clear at the 25. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So second down after the incompletion. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they heave it deep downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The tight end has got it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Gators offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught. Completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, well, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He finds the running back in the flat. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw again. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
2nd down play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the foot.
Get some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
This one will be fair caught. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
That pass is caught. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. You're getting closer to the 50.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Lets it go quickly. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion? The clock will stop. Or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be four-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Keeping it on the ground here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? The pocket breaking down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. He'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover. But let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.